Hi dreamers, welcome back. I have something a little bit different for you guys today. For those of you who are joining my channel today just because of this video, welcome. My name is Lindsay. Normally I do makeup and beauty videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every single week. But I have a hobby that's not makeup, and that is cross stitch. And I've been watching FlossTube now for a little while, and I decided to join in. For those of you who are normally here for my makeup and beauty, that is not going away. I will continue to post makeup and beauty videos 3 times a week, but once a month or once every 2 months, I will be doing a FlossTube update. What FlossTube is it's all about cross stitch and sewing. Cross stitch is something that I have been doing since I was very little. My mother taught me, and it's something that I just really enjoy doing. And for me, it's really about the process. I honestly sometimes don't even care what I do with the finished product. I've given quite a few away, and a lot of times I pick a project based on its ability to keep me entertained for a very long period of time. I have done some smaller pieces, but I usually pick very large pieces that take me a very long time. I write the newspaper for my town, and so I constantly have words going through my head. My brain goes a mile a minute. I'm full of ideas, and I find that focusing on a cross stitch pattern, especially one that is fairly complex, helps calm my brain down and helps me relax. So this is just something that I do for fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of things that I finished in October and 3 new projects that I started in November. So the first project that I finished was the Lavender and Lace Fairy Grandmother. And I'll kind of show you here. So she is absolutely beautiful. She has this gold krennic and a bunch of different beading, and I just followed the pattern exactly on this, but I'm just absolutely in love with her. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with her now. I don't know, I just picked up the pattern because I thought it would keep me busy for a very long time, and it did. I don't really have tons of time to stitch. I do work full-time, more than full-time. We have 4 kids, so there's not really a whole lot of downtime, and then other times I have a lot of time to stitch. So that's why I say I may only do one of these every couple of months, because I'm not necessarily going to have progress some months. Now this next one, I don't think I'm going to be able to show it to you all in one full screen. I do have a picture of it, and I will insert it so that you can kind of see it. But on camera, I'm just not going to be able to get back far enough, I don't think. But this is Heaven and Earth Designs Train of Dreams. And I'll kind of start at one side. So this one took me about 4 years to complete. It is completely solid, and that's what Heaven and Earth Designs is known for. I actually discovered them by accident. I went to our local cross stitch store and I said, what do you have that's really big, that's going to keep me entertained for a long time? And she pulled this one out, and I'm just in love with it. I mean, the detailing is just, let me get it back as far as I can. And the detailing is just stunning, and I absolutely love, love, love the way that it turned out. So, and again, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because to take this somewhere and have it framed would be very, very expensive. So I think I might have Ryan build a frame for it and then try to frame it up myself. But again, that's a little bit scary to do because I don't want to mess it up, since this did take me 4 years to do. So those are the projects that I finished in October. Most of the time I just have one project going, or I just focus on one project. But I started 2 projects in November, and both of them were very heavily black and gray. And so I decided that I wanted another project to start. So the first one, I actually didn't start this. Ryan wanted to start this, and he picked out the pattern, but I do think it's really cool. This is from White Willow Stitching, and it's called Always, number 005-036. And that is what the pattern looks like. It's this like dark angel with skulls and all that kind of stuff. So very cool. The pattern is 12 pages, and it has quite a lot of colors in it, but it is still very heavily black. He was kind of interested in starting to learn, and then we actually were able to start doing some work on our house, and it kind of got put on the back burner. So I started it, and this is what I have accomplished so far. I just hold my fabric, and so I have it kind of all clipped up here to be able to hold it easier. I don't really like using frames. I've tried doing it before, and it just doesn't really, maybe I'm doing it wrong, I don't know, but I don't really like the two-handed stitching. I'm just not very good at it, and I really don't like reaching around a frame like this. So I haven't made a whole lot of progress because I kind of felt like I was working on this as his pattern and I wanted to start one of my own. So I picked up this one. So absolutely beautiful with the Eiffel Tower in the background. I got this on Etsy. I will leave a link below to the store that I got it from. But it is a very large pattern, but it's a lot of white, and it's a lot of gray, and it's a lot of black. So for really big projects like these and like that last one, I always start from the upper left-hand corner and work my way down, and I do a page at a time. That's how I did the Train of Dreams. And so I've done that here as well. You can see I have it all clipped up. So that's as far as I've gotten on that one. Just starting to get some of that detailing of that ironwork in there. So that one will be really fun. But again, both of those just have a lot of black and a whole lot of gray. So I wanted to find something that was a little bit more colorful. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do this rotation for 3 different patterns because, like I said, in the past I've really kind of always focused on one, doing just one at a time. And so I picked this up from Purple Stitching. This is Classic Book Spines. And I absolutely love this pattern. This was also from an Etsy store, and I will link it down below. There's 85 colors in this. So I was very excited to see that. There is still, quite a bit of gray looking in, some of these books, but it is very colorful. And these are ones that you just print off yourself. So this is the one that I've kind of been focusing on, and I've been working mostly on that first book, the Sense and Sensibility. For smaller projects like this, I do start from the center and work my way out. And I was going to do this one page by page because I think this one is 12 pages too. I was going to do page by page, but then I decided that I wanted to do book by book. So that is the way that I will be working it. So I will be finishing up sort of each book as I go, and each book spans at least 3 pages. Like this book spans 6 because a little bit of it bleeds over onto the other side. I pretty much always stitch on Aida. Linen kind of makes me go cross-eyed a little bit, trying to stitch over 2. I do want to start trying to tackle more linen projects and some different types of projects. I've done probably 5 or 6 of those lavender and lace patterns, and I really want to branch out and try a lot of different things. If you guys have any really great suggestions for linens that I should try, or a different type of fabric other than Aida, leave me a comment below and let me know, because I learned the basics from my mother, but most of the rest of everything that I've learned from watching you guys on FlossTube, or just making it up as I go along and watching, you know, YouTube videos and things like that. So I really want to expand my horizons. I'm not going to do a collection in this introduction video because I simply just don't have that large of a collection. I really have these, and I have a small stack of patterns, and I have a bunch of DMC thread. I don't keep it all. You guys would probably laugh at my organization. What I do is I have a Ziploc bag for like the 100s, a Ziploc bag for the 200s, a Ziploc bag for the 300s. They're all on bobbins. And then when I start a project, I take my fishing tackle box, and I didn't buy the ones in the craft section. I've bought the ones in the fishing tackle section, just the clear boxes with the sections, and I take out just the floss that I need for the projects that I'm working on. I put them in that box. Sometimes I have, like right now, I have 2 different boxes going. I have one box for the Eiffel Tower and the books, and then I have another box for the angel with the skulls, because it just didn't all fit in one box. So I'll just pull out that box, I'll work from that box, and when I'm done with the project, I stick it all back in the bag, and then I can easily find what I want. So I don't have sort of really a collection in a place where you can see it. It also makes it easier for me to store, because I don't have a craft room. I don't have a makeup and beauty room. I have a corner. So this is where you guys will be seeing me. I really want to thank you so much for joining me for my very first FlossTube. If you're here for that, again, thank you so much for stopping by. If you want to check out some of my other videos, and for my regular visitors who are here for the makeup and beauty videos, we will be back to that on Friday. And like I said, I will be doing this once a month, once every couple of months, just to give you guys an update. So again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like FlossTube, and I will see you next time. Bye.